everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Raven from Plan with Raven. So for today's video, I'm going to be planning my June budget in my classic Happy Planner. And this is my budget planner. I did freaking plan it. I did not use the budget extension pack or the budget Happy Planner from the Happy Planner line. I just freaking planned my own and I'm really excited about that. My cover, I actually got my cover from Lauren Phelps Design on Etsy. And it is just this like really pretty spring floral cover. I just got my name customized as well, and I am using rose gold discs from Happy Planner as well. So this month I actually purchased some stickers from a sticker shop called Caffeinated Cate, and she kind of catered towards more to like budget stickers, Erin Condren size stickers, Happy Planner size stickers, and monthly stickers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move to May. So when you open up my classic budget planner, I just have this little folder here. I have a yearly 2019 payments reminder with all of like my bills and everything is just here. This is what I pay each month, every month. Let's go to June, because we are planning June. Sorry if I said May. So the inserts that I use in my budget planner is from the Farmhouse planner, and I believe it was made for the classic and the big size. I'm not sure if it was made for the mini. It was a 2018-2019 planner. So these are just the 2019 inserts. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys the stickers that I purchased from Caffeinated Cate. This first sheet here is the income and expenses sheet. So you get your top washi, 3 long washi strips, and these can use as dividers to divide up the page. Sorry guys. You get your income here, your variable expenses, fixed expenses, and your totals. It also comes with a June budget sticker that you can put right here up top to kind of label this for June. I actually purchased, this one comes with it I believe, but I purchased a separate one. So you have that page. This is for the monthly bills. So if you move a little bit closer, you can see there it says bill due, a little check mark, and then a spot where you can put like the name and then the amount of the bill. This is for the monthly, where I'm using these on this page. Also comes with some payday stickers as well as some circle icons. The next sheet is your debt tracker or your debt snowball tracker, and I think I'm going to be using this month. I'm probably going to be using the debt snowball, not the debt tracker, but I just kind of, we're slowly starting our debt snowball, and I want to go ahead and really track what we're doing with it. And this one is just a little like mini sheet, like this is the size of it. Then you have your transaction and sinking funds sheet. I'm most likely not going to be using these two because I don't really do sinking funds yet, and I don't really track my transactions in my planner either. I like to either write it out or I just go ahead and save it in my Every Dollar budget app, which is the Dave Ramsey budget app. I use that one instead. So I'm most likely not going to use these, but what I will be using them for are my paycheck to paycheck. So I purchased this separately. This does not come at all with any of the sheets, but I'm going to go ahead and use this to do my paycheck 1 and my paycheck 2, just to track like our bills that we have for this month. So you're going to see me kind of doing a little like sticker surgery, I guess you would say. And here I got, again, an extra June budget, as I said, as well as this little freebie that comes with her kits. You get 2 payday stickers, 2 no spend stickers, Happy Mail, 2 grocery shopping, and 2 hydrate stickers. And I really like these as well. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my monthly first. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and lay them all down right in the name of the bill. And then I don't know if I'm gonna put in the amount. I might not do that yet. I'm not sure if I feel comfortable yet showing our numbers exactly yet, but I am gonna go ahead and lay down the names that maybe after add in the amounts. Yeah, and I'll just go ahead and maybe I should write them out first. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Nah, let's just get started. So I will kind of zoom you guys in a little bit if you guys can see that. Hi everyone,
It's Raven. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward this section because all I'm doing is just writing down all of our bills and expenses on these monthly bill labels and just lay them down on the designated due dates. And I just kind of start from the 1st and I go down to the 31st of this month. And right now I'm putting in our paydays. So I wanted to kind of explain a couple things. I didn't really explain them well while I was editing this video, which is why I kind of forwarded a lot of parts. But basically, just so you guys know, right now for June, we're just only budgeting with my income. Bryant recently got laid off from his job, which, you know, it happens. His company was under new management and he just happened to be one of the recent hires in the pool of employees, and him and a couple other people were let go. And, you know, it happens. It's okay. Just got to move on. But I'm really excited and happy to say, though, that since then, like, he has gone on many interviews and stuff. He has a couple interviews coming up this week and next week, and I feel confident that he's going to have a job. But just to be on the safe side, we're only budgeting June with my income. So we are still going to get one of his paychecks in this month, but I'm not counting on it. Just because when he got laid off, it was only like a week into the pay period, so it's not even going to be as much as it typically is. So I'm not trying to be dependent on that income, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to act like maybe it doesn't exist, so we can just probably save it and put an emergency fund in case if anything were to happen, just to keep us comfortable for now. So for this month, my income will be the only income I'll be dependent on, which I know it's going to be really tight, but I feel like we can do it. Like, we've been pretty well with our budgeting and staying under budget for a lot of stuff, so I feel like we can do that. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and explain what I'm doing, which is pretty simple. I'm just going ahead, as I said, writing down the names of my bills and stuff. If you noticed, when I write down Amazon Prime, I write down Amazon Prime number 1, number 2, number 3. I think I go all the way to number 6. And this is because we do have Amazon Prime. We don't have cable at our house, but Amazon Prime subscription is for different things. We do have just a regular Amazon Prime, HBO, Showtime. I think we also have, I think it's ABC subscription, a couple other subscriptions. And we usually get those for when a show that we like is on like a streaming platform, but we can't get it for free through Amazon Prime, so we'll go ahead and subscribe to it. So that's the reason why we have so many of these subscriptions, which to me isn't a huge deal, because usually we'll keep them until like the show airs, and then once like we finish the show, we'll cancel it and we won't like get it back on until the show comes back around. So there's 6 of them, but each like Amazon Prime payment is only like $10, $11. I think our most expensive one is $14 or $15, and that one's for HBO. But to me, that makes sense because a lot of really popular shows are on HBO, like Game of Thrones. Obviously, we're starting that Chernobyl Diaries show, and that one's really good too. So to me, it's also like, you know, a pretty good investment, especially for not having cable or anything. But again, I'm just finishing up all of my bills and things. I'm pretty much got it done here. After I list all of these ones down, I work on the notes section. And so for the notes section, I just go ahead and use the mini dot stickers that came with this sheet. And I'm just using those to kind of focus on big goals or notes that we have for this month. So the first one is obviously stating how Brian got laid off and his goal this month is to find new employment. My second one is just stating that we're gonna have to not eat out as much this month, which, you know, is kind of more of a delicacy and a treat for us. We have to really slim down on that. And the last one is that I wanted to try to do more ways to get extra income. So what I did for this month is start working Saturdays and picked up a new client case, which is really helping out. And I also added in a Kina print sticker that says I'm so broke, just to remind myself that I need to really cool up this month with the spending, and I really need to act like I'm broke and have no money in my pockets. Yeah.
But this is what my month looks like. As you can see, we already did pay off some of our bills. So I know we already paid off our rent this month. We paid off my car note. We paid Geico. We also paid off, there was something else we paid, our electricity bill, our Verizon bill. I feel like there's one more thing that we paid, but I don't remember. I'll have to check. So this is the monthly budget page I will use it on. And this is just one of the pages that says notes, and it has the date up here, and it's just like the lines, but the lines are kind of like dotted lines, if you can see. So that's gonna be this sheet. I will be using this sheet here, and it looks like it should fit for sure. I'll be using this income, variable, fixed expenses sheet, as well as one of these June budget stickers up here. And I actually might pull this off, just might be easier to lay the top washi down.
I'm back. I'm gonna go ahead and just talk and fast forward through this section here because it is kind of long and I was just rambling on and on like I typically do. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down the top washi as well as put down the June budget sticker. I'm gonna lay down one of the floral washi strips to kind of break that up, and then I'm gonna lay down the income tracker, which I'm really excited about, like just using an actual like budget kit. I feel so official now. But anyways, so I laid this down, and for my income, again, as I stated earlier, we're only going off of my income for this month. So I want to just explain how this is going to work. I currently, and if I stay with this company, I only get paid once a month. I get paid monthly on the 1st. And I also get a stipend on the 15th of the month. And so what I'm gonna do is when I get my paycheck, which should be a little over $2,000, I'm gonna put 1,000 of it into my savings and use 1,000 in my checkings. So what I'll do is once the end of the second week in June is up, I will put the 1,000 that is in my savings to my checkings. So to me, that's a way for me to really stay on track and to not spend money, because when I have money in my savings, I really don't like to pull it out often. Like I like to just leave it there and accumulate interest. So to me, it's best just to let it sit. But anyways, so that's what I'm gonna do with my paycheck. And my stipend with the company that I work at, if you work over 80 hours in a month, then you get a $500 stipend. But the stipend is on a use it or lose it kind of rule. So I have to track my mileage or use some money in a month to get it back. So if I need to buy like any supplies before a client, or if I need to pay for like my phone bill or anything, I can go ahead and expense that. So then the following month I get that back. So the stipend that I'm receiving is actually for the month of May. It's not for the month of June. So that's how this thing kind of works. So that's my plan with our income and our paychecks. So after that, I laid on another washi strip, and then I laid on the fixed and variable expenses. And all I did was just write them all out. Most of my expenses are exactly the same, so they're all fixed. The only ones that are variable is our Pico, which is our electricity bill, as well as my nail net, because right now it's kind of based off of my income. So it changes often. I'm still not sure of like what my exact nail net payment is, because I'm just kind of paying towards it. It's not really due yet. So I'm not really sure. So sometimes I decide, oh, I'm going to put $100. Sometimes I decide, oh, I'm just going to put 40. Like I need to really focus on that, honestly. But as you can see, I have a very long line of fixed expenses that I hope to get down, because a good majority of those are actually debts. And I'm really excited to get that paid off. I'm a little sad because I feel like for June, we're not going to have enough to pay towards our debt snowball. But to me, it's okay if we take that month off, you know, just to get ourselves back on track and then jump right back into it. So I'm excited for that. And then next I lay down the totals. So basically what you just write is your totals for variable and fixed expenses, then your total income, and you need to see how you're budgeted to your actually accounts to. And I realized here I made a little mistake. I forgot to put in money for gas and groceries and any other type of items. I didn't include that. But I really think I forgot, because this was my first time using one of these kind of kits. So I didn't think about it. And right here, while I was writing this out, was when I realized, like, oh my gosh, I didn't put anything for groceries or anything. So I'm going ahead and just budgeting now. So usually what we spend is about $200, not really $200, maybe like $150 to $200 per every 2 weeks for groceries. So I figure about $400 total. And then for gas, it's $200 for the month. And then eating out, I want to shorten it down to $80. Let's see if we can do that. I really hope to, because we kind of need to. And And then our laundry, we have to pay to get our laundry done. And then I just go ahead and write those out. I lay on the bottom washi strip for the totals to just write them in that section there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do here for this month for our budgeting. It is very simple. It's not as like, you know, planned and thorough as it should be, but I think it's a good start for us getting back into our budgeting. I feel really happy about it, and I hope you guys liked it too.
Okay, so before I go, just go ahead and show you guys what I have with my planner. So this is June. You turn here. This is what my monthly view looks like with all of my bills marked and my goals and notes set in place. I didn't add a lot of extra decoration. Usually in here I keep it pretty plain. The reason why I bought this colorful sticker kit is so that it kind of feels like I'm decorating in this planner, even though I'm really not. So this is what my monthly looks like. I like it a lot. And then this is my June budget sheet. So here I just have the income, variable expenses, fixed expenses, and our totals. I'm gonna go ahead and add these in afterwards. This is what I have left from the sticker sheets, if you guys are curious to see. I only have one washi strip left, three of these flags, this like washi strip, I guess, kind of a thick strip here. I use the June budget sticker, and I have about half of the bill due stickers for the payday stickers, and that's pretty much it. That's what I have left from here. And this is it for my budget video. My next video, I'll be doing my paycheck number 1 along with my debt snowball tracker, and that will be on these sheets. And if you're curious about where I get my paper, I do have some back here, and it is from the packs that come in. So it has the lines and then the grid. So I might use the grid paper next. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. Also, don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe. My next video will be my June budget's debt snowball page, as well as our paycheck number 1 for the month of June. So I'm really excited about that. And then following that will be my paycheck number 1 check-in, as well as my paycheck number 2 video. And then I think my last will be my paycheck number 2 kind of check-in video, as well as going over the June budget that we created to see how we did this month. But yes, thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful week as always, and happy budgeting. Bye!